Hey friends, it's Caitlin here from Spill the Reads. Today I'm talking about a horror novel that I just finished that I can't stop thinking about. It really took me by surprise. And yeah, I still can't believe that I just read a book called The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monika Kim. So gruesome, so interesting, and I can't wait to talk about it with you.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only
With
time.
you. So usually I'm more of a thriller person, but recently I've been like kind of reading some different horror novels, and surprisingly I've been kind of into it. And yeah, this is a story, no spoilers, of this college student named Jiwon who is just a super angry girl. She has all of this like bad stuff happening in her life. Like her dad just left their family for another woman, and her mom has this like horrible new boyfriend. Literally, I've never hated slash been more disgusted with a character in my entire life. You can just like feel that like something bad is going to happen to him. And so anyway, Jiwon is just struggling with friends too. And she's having these urges to eat a human eyeball. And like, I know it sounds so gruesome. And I feel like people might be afraid to like embark on this book, especially with this like cover. But it's just really good. Like, we have such a deep dive into Jiwon's character and her background and experience as like a first generation American. And I just thought it was a super interesting read. Like, it really reminded me a lot of another book that I absolutely loved called The Fetishist by Catherine Min, RIP, which is about a Japanese American girl who's seeking revenge against like this white fetishist who she blames for her mom's death. One of the best books I've read all year. But anyway, I had a lot of deja vu, like just kind of reading about these struggles, racism and misogyny, fetishism, stuff like this, and basically like we're building up all this anger and these urges for her to like maybe kill someone. Um, it's just a really unique take on like the female serial killer. It's really like a villain background story that I just love so much. And you might be wondering like how gruesome it is and if you can stomach it. And I will just say the gruesome parts are definitely, really intense. They're like they go really deep into like the description. So you might not be eating like cherry tomatoes for a while after reading this. And there's also a lot of these like dream scenes where you don't really know like what's actually happening and what is a dream. But I was just like hanging on the edge of my seat. I thought this book was so interesting, really fast read. On my Kobo it was like 270 pages, so I read this in a few sittings, and I just like loved it. I found myself like weirdly rooting for Jiwon to like do all these horrible things because like all these people like had it coming. And so yeah, very kind of like it's surprising when you end up like rooting for the villain, but the character is just so well written that you're just like cheering her on. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this book hasn't turned me into like a total psychopath, but I just really recommend it. There is like a super interesting revelation at the end as to like maybe why she's having these urges. But it is kind of an ambiguous ending. We're kind of left being like, okay, like that's it. Like, um, I feel like there could be a sequel. Just super cool book. I think you should try to go for it, even if you're a little bit scared of the gross parts. It's just too interesting to put down. And anyway, I've read so many other horror books recently that I can't wait to talk about. So stick around for more reviews on all things horror, thriller, all kinds of fiction. And I'll see you next time. Tisha, say bye. Bye.